The last room in Blackwood Motel. The rain hadn't stopped for hours. It came down in sheets, pounding against the windshield as Daniel Carter drove through the empty highway somewhere deep in rural America. The GPS had lost signal nearly 20 minutes ago, and his phone showed no bars. Perfect, he muttered under his breath. Daniel wasn't supposed to be here. He had taken a shortcut, a decision he was now deeply regretting. The road stretched endlessly into darkness. No cars, no lights, no signs of life, until a flickering neon sign appeared in the distance. Blackwood Motel. Half the letters were dead. The glowing red light buzzed like it was struggling to stay alive. Daniel slowed the car. "I don't have a choice," he whispered. The motel. The parking lot was empty. Not a single car. The motel looked abandoned, but one room had a dim yellow light glowing behind dusty curtains. Daniel stepped out. The cold air hit him instantly. The silence was unnatural. No crickets, no wind, nothing, just the sound of rain and something else. A faint humming. He walked toward the reception. The door creaked open on its own. The receptionist. Inside, the air smelled wrong, like mold mixed with something rotten. Behind the counter sat a woman. She didn't move at first, then slowly. Her head turned, too slowly. Her eyes locked onto Daniel. "Room?" she asked. Her voice sounded delayed, like it came from far away. "Oh yeah? Just for the night," Daniel replied. She slid a key across the desk. "Room 6. Daniel hesitated. "How much?" "No charge." That was his first real warning, but he ignored it. "Room 6. The hallway was narrow and dim. The lights flickered as he walked. Room 6 was at the very end. Of course it was. He unlocked the door. Inside, the room looked normal at first glance. A bed, a TV, a bathroom, but something felt off. The mirror above the sink was slightly cracked. The curtains were already open, and the bed, the sheets were wrinkled, like someone had just been lying there. The first sign. Daniel locked the door. He sat on the bed, and that's when he heard it. A knock. 3 slow taps. From the wall. Not the door. The wall beside the bed. He froze. Then it came again. Tap, tap, tap. He leaned closer. "Hello," he said quietly. Silence. Then, a whisper. Right through the wall. "Don't stay." Daniel jumped back. What the hell? The TV. He turned on the TV to distract himself. Static. Then suddenly, a video appeared. Grainy footage. Black and white. It showed his room. From the corner. Like a security camera. Daniel frowned. That's not possible. He looked around. No camera. Then, in the TV screen, he saw something. Behind him. Standing in the corner. A figure. Tall. Thin. Its head slightly tilted. Daniel slowly turned around. Nothing there. He looked back at the TV. The figure was gone. The bathroom. The sink started dripping. Daniel walked into the bathroom. Drip, drip, drip. The mirror was fogging up, even though there was no hot water running. He stepped closer. Words began forming on the mirror. Slowly, like something invisible was writing. "You should have left." Daniel stumbled back. "No, no, I'm leaving." The door won't open. He rushed to the door, grabbed the handle, pulled. It wouldn't move. He tried again. Locked. But he never locked it. Panic started rising in his chest. "Hello? Anyone there?" No response. Then, a voice. Right behind him. "You checked in." He turned. "No one. But you never check out." The truth. The TV turned on again by itself. Another video. This time, it showed the reception desk. The woman sitting there. But she wasn't alone. Standing behind her. The same tall figure. Its face now visible. Or what used to be a face. It was Daniel. But distorted. Rotting. Smiling. The knock returns. The knocking came again. Louder now. Bang. 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 From inside the wall. The wall cracked slightly. A hand pushed through. Gray. Decaying. Grabbing at the air. Daniel screamed and backed away. More cracks formed. More hands. Reaching. Clawing. Whispering. "Stay with us." The phone rings. The room phone rang. Daniel stared at it, then slowly picked it up. "Hello?" The receptionist's voice came through. Cold. Flat. "You were warned." "What is this place?" "Let me out." Silence. Then, "This isn't a motel." The line cut. The final reveal. The TV flickered one last time, now showing a news report. A familiar road. The same highway. The same storm. A crashed car. Completely destroyed. Daniel's car. The reporter spoke. Authorities believe the driver died instantly. No survivors. Daniel dropped the phone. His hands were shaking. No, no, that's not possible. He looked down. His hands, fading. His body, becoming transparent. The truth hits. He never made it to the motel. He died on the road. And this place, this was where lost souls came. The ones who didn't realize they were dead. The end. The door finally opened. Slowly, the receptionist stood outside, smiling. Time to check out. Behind her, endless darkness, and hundreds of figures. Watching, waiting. Daniel tried to run, but his body wouldn't move. Something grabbed his shoulder. Cold, rotten, the tall figure, his own face staring back at him. Welcome, it whispered. Next morning, the storm was gone. The highway was empty. No sign of the motel. No sign of Daniel. Only a broken sign lying on the ground. Barely readable. Blackwood. But sometimes, late at night, if you drive that road, you might see it. A flickering neon sign. A motel that wasn't there before. And a room, waiting just for you.